And again, soles of our feet together, knees out wide. Starting to move down on our backs. If you have a bolster and a block, that's wonderful. But don't feel like you have to. I think I'm going to leave a little bit more room in front. There we go. And before we get started, I'm going to ring the gong to start class. This beautiful gong that's perfect on a cloudy day like this. And then as I say, soles of our feet together, knees out wide, starting to move down on your backs, allowing the knees to fall open with gravity, allowing your shoulders to fall open with gravity as well, starting to connect with the breath, breathing into a 4 count, holding to a 4 count, and exhaling to a 4 count. And if this is too intense, again, you can always inhale and draw those knees together. And exhale as you allow those knees to fall open. Or simply place the soles of your feet on the mat, knees up. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now allow your breathing to come naturally to its own rhythm. Allow the warmth of your breath to go to any area of your body that is tense or sore, and allow the breath to relieve the tension or soreness that is there. Imagine your breath gathering up all of the tension and soreness in your bodies and breathing it out so that you begin to feel peaceful and relaxed. Any distracting thoughts or feelings that you may have, allow them to be sent out with the breath. And as you breathe, allow yourselves to go deeper and deeper into this state of calm, knowing that you are in control at all times. Connect with a personal intention for this practice. That intention could be physical, mental, or spiritual. And it could be for you or for someone you love. Seal that intention with one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Good job. Inhale your knees and arms to center. Exhale as you roll over onto the left side. Again, breathing in and out. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. And then slowly roll up using your hands to pull the block and the bolster from underneath you, but keep them handy. And then roll back over onto your backs. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys once again. Good job. Inhale first. Exhale as your knees fall to the left, arms to the right. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist, opening up those right obliques as you do, releasing toxins. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the right, arms to the left. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist. Opening up those left obliques as you do, and smile. Inhale back to center. Wrap your arms around your knees, grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys. And then grab onto your insteps, drag your knees down towards your shoulder blades, push up with your feet, pull down with your hands, in happy baby. Maybe rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Inhale first. Extend your legs as you exhale. Inhale your arms up overhead. Stretching out, tensing each muscle in your body from your toes all the way up through your forehead. Exhale as you draw those legs to the right, arms to the right as well, in supine crescent. Opening up those left obliques, working towards moving your feet and your hands over to the right as much as possible, but keeping your hips and your shoulders down. Breathing in and out. In crescent. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here, maybe working towards opening even more by moving those hands and those feet over to the right. Then inhale back to center. Tense up all of the muscles of your body as much as you can. And then exhale to the left. All the way over as far as you can, opening up those right obliques, releasing toxins in supine crescent. Let's take 2 more deep breaths as you possibly move those hands and feet even farther to the left, opening up those right obliques as much as possible, but keeping your shoulders and your hips down. Job. And then inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Good job. Place the soles of your feet as wide as the mat. Arms are out east and west. Palms are down. Inhale first. Exhale as your knees fall down to the left. As far as you can, maybe touching your mat and the floor. Looking over to the right in windshield wipers. You can also use a bolster or a block underneath your legs. Or if you'd like a more intense stretch, maybe take that left foot and place it on your right thigh. Again, look over your right shoulder in windshield wipers. Slowly release that left foot. Inhale your knees back to center and exhale down to the right. Again, maybe use a block or a bolster underneath your thighs. Try to touch if you can. Touching that right knee, your left knee to the mat and the floor. Looking over to the left and breathe. Possibly take that right foot, place it on top of your left thigh for a deeper stretch. Again, we're in windshield wipers, breathing in and out. Slowly release that right foot. Inhale those knees back to center and draw them in for a hug. Again, maybe grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth if this is in your practice, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. And then place your hands behind your thighs. Spinal rolls from shoulder to tailbone and back again, allowing each vertebra to come back into alignment as we do. We'll do 3 or 4 of these. Then arrive at the tops of our mats in Sukhasana, simple seated pose, crisscross applesauce. And when we're at the tops of the mats, maybe take your bolster or your blanket and place it in front of you so that you're more comfortable. We're going to be moving forward. But before we do, let's go ahead and sit up straight. Crowns of our heads are just above our root chakras. Again, completely aligned. Backs are flat. Maybe making mudras with both sets of fingers, placing the backs of your hands on your knees. Again, opening those hearts as you draw those shoulders back and down. Possibly close your eyes, gazing inward towards your third eye. Breathing in and out. As you breathe in, think breathe in. As you breathe out, think breathe out. Emptying your mind of any kind of activity that may be going on right now. Good job. This can also be done with a candle about 3 feet out, gazing at the candle, emptying your mind. As you breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out, make an O with your lips. And gently push the breath out. Good job. Inhale both arms all the way up, expressing gratitude, inhaling as much as you can, and then exhale down to Anjali Mudra as we release whatever does not serve us. Inhale all the way up, and exhale, dragging those hands down to Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. One more time, inhale those arms all the way up, and exhale down to Anjali Mudra. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and inhale that right knee up. Exhale as you place your right thigh against your left foot. Place your heel of your right foot on the mat. We're in deer pose. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips, reach as you do. Fingertips come down, hearts come down, maybe your third eye comes down. Again, in humbly bowing deer pose, you can be there. You can also have your elbows closer to your torso, hands in Anjali Mudra. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, maybe placing that third eye on the mat or the floor, rocking it back and forth, opening your intuition as you do. Good job. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you walk them to the right, grabbing onto your right knee with your left hand. Bring that right hand back. Or maybe, actually, walk forward, grabbing onto that left thigh, dragging those shoulders back and down, opening your hearts to the sidewall through the breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale as you lift that right leg and place it down on the mat. Good job. We're back in Sukhasana. Inhale that left knee up. Exhale as you place your left thigh against your right foot. Again, we're in deer pose. Inhale, both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips, reach, 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 reach. As far as you can with a flat back. Fingertips come down, hearts come down. And again, maybe your third eye comes down, but you also might have your elbows closer to your torso if this is too intense. Hands at Anjali Mudra. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, opening our hips, opening our thighs in humbly bowing deer pose. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you walk them to the left. Grabbing onto your left knee with your right hand. Draw that left hand back or rock forward, grabbing onto that right thigh if this is in your practice. Again, shoulders are back and down. We're opening our hearts to the sidewall through the breath. Good job. Inhale back to center. Exhale as you come back to Sukhasana. And then from here, place your hands on the mat, roll up into table. In table, our shoulders are above our wrists, our hips are above our knees, and if we look between our legs, we shouldn't see our feet. Let's go ahead and inhale to cow. Drag your spines down. Look up towards the ceiling as you do. Open up your spines. Exhale as you bend those elbows, transitioning into cat. Drag your spines up. Gaze at your navels. Again, opening up those spines. Inhale. Again, to cow. And exhale, bending those elbows as you transition into cat, dragging your spines upward. Good job. Come back to a flat back. And then come down on your left elbow and then your right elbow. We're moving into puppy pose. Again, you can stay here, or if this is in your practice, drag your hearts down towards the mat as you walk those arms out in a deeper stretch. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, breathing in and out in puppy pose. In Yin, we usually hold each of our asanas, each pose, for 3 minutes, allowing the fascia to open as we do. Today we're going through our sequence a little bit quicker so that we can make it to the wall with enough time. As you breathe in, find where there's resistance in the body. And as you breathe out, breathe that resistance out. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you place your toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Inhale first. Exhale as you drag your hips down towards your heels. Maybe walking those hands out once again. In Balasana, Child's Pose with Baddha Konasana knees. If this is too intense, keep your knees together underneath your torso. Again, maybe placing that third eye on the mat. Rocking it back and forth, opening up your intuition as you do. And keep breathing. Your breath is your power. Good job. Inhale as you come back up again into table. Walk those knees under, walk your hands back. Exhale first. Inhale that right arm all the way up. Exhale as you thread it under. Coming down onto that right shoulder, if this is in your practice. Again, keep your hips squared to the front of the room. And if you'd like to, inhale that left arm up, bend your elbow, find that right hip crease. Again, opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath. In, thread the needle. Breathing in and out, opening your heart, opening your shoulders. Again, opening your hips. And smile, it's Thursday. Inhale, that left arm all the way up. Exhale down to the mat. Inhale that right arm all the way up. And exhale down to the mat. Good job. Let's do the other side. Inhale your left arm all the way up. Exhale as you thread it under, coming down on to that left shoulder. Again, square your hips to the front of the room. Inhale that right arm up. Bend your elbow. Find that left hip crease. Opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath. In, thread the needle. Again, breathing in and out. Inhale that right arm all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm all the way up. And exhale down. Good job. And then from here, we're going to move on to the wall. So if you have a space on the wall, make sure that you have enough room up above you to be able to extend your legs. And also beside you so that you can open your legs into dragonfly. Maybe place that bolster halfway up so that you're comfortable. And then we're going to place either side of our hips onto the wall, bend your knees. Inhale first and exhale. As you turn towards the wall, extending your legs upward, using your elbows to scoot your hips in. Again, in legs up the wall, allowing the circulation to come back down to our vital organs, back down to our brains. Breathing in and out. again, this is a great way to stay young as the blood flow returns to the upper portion of our body. Breathing in and out as we do. This is a great way to go to sleep at night if you're unable to sleep. Do 5 minutes of this before you go to bed. It will help you stay asleep once you go to sleep. Inhale first. And then exhale as your knees fall open with gravity as far as you can into dragonfly. And again, breathing in and out. Again, go as far as you can. It should be slightly uncomfortable, but it should never be painful. If you have any pain, pull out. Be able to do it next time. And again, the fascia should start to open through the breath. So maybe you find some space to move into as you're breathing. Allow your legs to open even more. Again, in dragonfly. Slowly inhale as you draw those legs back to center. And then exhale as you place the soles of your feet together, dragging the blades of your feet down the wall into Baddha Konasana. Again, you can go as far as you can, opening up, trying to work towards touching your knees onto the wall. Don't feel like you have to. Again, breathing in and out. In Baddha Konasana. Slowly inhale as you extend those legs upward. Exhale as you bend your right knee, dragging the sole of your right foot down the wall. Cross that right ankle underneath your left knee. Press on that right thigh if this is in your practice. We're in resting pigeon up the wall. And then if you'd like to, for a deeper stretch, bend that left knee, drag the sole of your left foot down the wall as far as you can. Again, we're in resting pigeon up the wall. We're opening up that right hip, releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. Again, this is one of the most healing positions in yoga. We have 4 different ways of doing it. You can be on your bellies, you can be on your backs, you can be on the wall, and you can also be in a chair to open up that hip and release that negative emotion that you may be storing. If you feel that your hip is shaking, that's a good thing. But again, it should never be painful. Slowly inhale as you extend both legs. Exhale as you bend your left knee, dragging the sole of your left foot down the wall. Cross that left ankle underneath your right knee. Press on that left thigh. Again, in resting pigeon up the wall. If this is in your practice, inhale first and exhale as you bend that right knee, dragging the sole of your right foot down the wall. Again, opening up that left hip, releasing any unwanted emotions that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. Slowly inhale as you extend those legs up above you. Shake them out. And then exhale as you draw those knees in for a much deserved hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys as you do. Slowly roll over on the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then using the strength of your arms, push up. Draw that bolster or your blanket back to the back of the mat and roll over. Keep your block handy. Extend your legs below you. Inhale as you bend those knees, drawing your heels towards your sit bones. Exhale first. Inhale as you push your hips up, placing your block on the highest, second or third levels. Wherever you are is perfect. In a supported bridge. And again, we're opening up that lower back region, releasing any stress that we may be carrying there. You can stay here. You can walk your feet out, so that you're on your heels, and draw those arms overhead in a T formation or a mushroom formation, but don't feel like you have to. You can stay in a supported bridge if you'd like to. Again, this opens the lower back region even more. Slowly walk your feet in, draw your arms overhead. Inhale as you release the block. But let's go ahead and place it on the lowest level. And one last time, inhale those legs up into legs straight up. Again, allowing the circulation to go back down to your brain, back down to your vital organs. Breathing in and out. Exhale as you bend your knees, placing your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push your hips up, releasing the block. And exhale down. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Inhale first. Exhale as you extend that right leg. Inhale as you interlace your fingers around that left calf. Flex your foot. Exhale as you drag your knee in towards your torso. Shoulders back and down. Opening up that thigh once again. Inhale out. And exhale as you draw that knee in. Inhale out. And exhale as you draw that knee in. Inhale out. That left arm goes up overhead, grabbing on to your left knee with your right hand. Exhale as you push your left knee over to the right. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Dragging that left shoulder back and down. Breathing in and out. You can stay here or inhale first. And exhale as you bend your right knee, grabbing onto your right ankle with your left hand. You can stay here, or you can inhale first and exhale as you extend that left leg, grabbing onto your toes, to your calf, to your thigh, or maybe using a strap. Drag those shoulders and your hips back and down as you do. Again, full body twisted bind. Inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Exhale as you extend that left leg. Inhale as you interlace your fingers around that right calf. Exhale as you drag your knee in, shoulders back and down, flexing your foot. Inhale out. Exhale, drag your knee in. Inhale out. Exhale, draw your knee in. Inhale out. That right arm goes up overhead. And exhale as you push your right knee over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Again, drag that right shoulder back and down. You can stay here or inhale first and exhale as you bend that left knee, grabbing onto your foot or your ankle. You can also use a strap. Drag that right shoulder back and down. Inhale first. Exhale as you extend that right leg if this is in your practice. Grabbing onto your toes, your ankle, your calf, your thighs, wherever you are. Again, maybe using a strap. Dragging those shoulders, those hips back and down. Full body, twisted bind again. Getting rid of any toxins that may remain. Inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug. Inhale through your noses, side out. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And with that intention, allow your legs to come out as wide as the mat or wider. Arms are down beside your torso. Palms are up to receive, down to ground. Starting to relax. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your knees, relax your thighs. Relax your hips, relax your fingers, relax your torsos. Relax your hands, relax your wrists, relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, relax your upper arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your necks, relax your jaws, relax your cheeks. Relax your foreheads. Relax the crowns of your heads. Just relax. Start to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes by wiggling your toes and maybe touching each finger with your thumb. Reach your arms overhead, extend through your feet, giving yourselves a full body stretch and filling your lungs with your breath. Then exhale as you draw those knees in for one final compassionate hug, rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then, using the strength of your arms, come back to a seated position facing the front of the room. Legs are crossed, hands are in Anjali Mudra, heads are bowed in honor of your practices. From the place deep in my soul that I know to be pure and true, I bow to and honor that same place that resides within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me on this beautiful Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you next week or tomorrow. Namaste. And again, I have to just say this is such a beautiful t-shirt made for me by Christy Majors, one of her angels. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong. I feature a lot of her artwork on Instagram. And thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.